Now for the track guide. For starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, I just released a new GT3 course that's going to take you to the next level. It will be on my website, link is in the video description. Now, going into the track guide itself, reference for braking for turn 1 is after this blue cone, there's this light on the fence. You want to brake at it, so right now we're going to be applying the brakes. Brake in a straight line, use everything right here, aligning yourself basically with the grass on the left side. Brake very hard, 80% or so in a straight line. Then you're going to be transitioning to lower percentile braking because we will be turning into this corner, so you have to drop the brakes quite quickly. In second gear, make sure you're clipping this curb all the way to the upper part of it, and then when the car lands, you have to be quicker with your throttle because you want to give this throttle blip as close as you can to 100%. When you reach 100% and you bring the car a little bit more towards the center, that's the point when you will be turning and doing a small lift. In third gear, getting very close to this upper part of the curb but not clipping it, and then pushing the throttle back to 100%. Now, for this next right-hander, you're going to be braking while you have your steering wheel straight. So your reference for braking is actually the moment that you get after the exit and your steering wheel is 0 degrees, because this is going to be maximizing your efficiency under this corner in terms of the braking capability of the car. Second gear, take a late apex, so make sure you're hitting this curb past the green part of it, pushing the throttle to 100% and using all this space on the exit. This corner right here is going to be flat. This one is going to be flat as well. We're going from left to right using all the space, so make sure you arrive all the way here on the right side. And now for this corner, reference for braking is the 50-meter board on the left side. So when you don't see the 50 anymore, this is when you're going to be applying the brakes. You're going to be brake quite hard because you're coming with the car close to top speed. And then while going into this corner, all you need to know in second gear is that you need a late apex. So we're throwing the car towards the center left part of the track. Notice that we're not keeping a tight line. You're more like a V-shaped here. And then we're cutting in the end, cutting a little bit of grass as well. It's going to be fine. It's not going to be an off track. So make sure you're getting that wider initial line on entry and then cutting aggressively on the exit. So you keep wide on entry, tight on exit. V-shaped line is going to give you the best approach around here. Now, going flat out on this corner, as well. For this one though, you're going to be coming off from this white line part. Then when you get closer to the curb, you're going to be dropping the throttle, going to fourth gear, using all the space here, so you will turn into the next right-hander from this angle. Once again, 1% trail braking if you feel like you need more rotation, then smashing the throttle aggressively. This is a quite tricky section of the track, but it flows quite nicely. From the left side, you're going to bring it to the center left. From this point onward, just low percent braking, just making sure the car points in the right direction here on the curb. In third gear, and now for this one we're going to brake a lot harder, so it's a lot softer initially but a lot harder once the car lands. Brake in a straight line if possible, go to second gear and use this curb. The car can rotate a lot more on that curb, all the way to the cones on the left side using all the space here in third gear. And now we're just gonna be approaching the next right-hander. For this right-hander here, reference for braking will be before the 50. You're gonna be braking in a straight line, fourth gear, third gear, but then as you go uphill, you will start to go into low percent trail braking, apexing around the middle of the curb right here and pushing the throttle, modulating a little bit so that you make sure you're using all the space but not pushing more than that. And now we go into these two double apexes on the left side. First one, reference for braking, beginning of the curb, point the car very close to the anti-curb on the top and go on throttle after the corner. Super important. Don't go on the throttle before the curb, go after the curb on the corner, because you want to push the car all the way here to increase the radius into the corner. Then from this point onwards, as you get closer to the curb, you start turning. You're going to be dropping the throttle, maybe add 1% braking and then pushing back again, very close to the anti-curb, and that's your corner. Now this 16 is going to be flat, and for the next one, reference for braking will be just before the beginning of the curb. It's in the middle of 150. You're going to be braking using all the curb, going in second gear, late apexing, push the throttle past the curb once again, not before it, because we really need to maximize our entry speed. This straight is not as big, so the entry speed will be far more important. Reference for braking here is beginning of the curb. Going to be braking and turning at the same time for this one. just like that, with low percent trail braking, pushing the throttle aggressively, and ensure that's the lap. So I hope you like it, I hope you enjoy it. And by the way, this was done with a fixed setup, but if you want to go even quicker, check Go Setups out. They have amazing setups, and we also have a 10% discount code. So I'm gonna see you in the next one. Hope you like it. Bye bye.